Howdy, folks. How you doing? This episode comes to you live from CKMS Sound FM 101.3 on the FM dial. And you're tuned to the weekly trending Phantom show. And my goodness, I'm so excited. I jumped the gun there. So, Mr. 2.0, what were we listening to?
We were listening to Rock and Roll All Night by Kiss.
All right.
And White and Nerdy by Weird Al.
Really?
Yes.
That's not too bad. I like that Weird Al kid. We should have him on the air more often, if you know what I mean.
Clearly.
For sure, for sure. So that being said, if you're tuned in for the first time, thank you very much for joining us here at CKMS Sound FM 1.3 on the FM dial. As I said before in our intro, that this is a show that basically covers everything within the wonderful aspects of TV, television, movies, more TV, and we're going to talk TV stuff. So that being said, let's roll into our television segment. And how should we kick this off here? Who wants to go first? You want to go first, or what do you got?
Actually, I started checking out some of the new shows.
Right.
I watched everything that's been put out for the Crazy Ones.
Really?
Yeah.
How's that?
Surprisingly good.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I'm not a huge fan of Sarah Michelle Gellar. I'm a fairly big fan of Robin Williams, but I figured...
Robin Williams is awesome.
Like, he is an amazing guy, but I've kind of felt that his stuff has been just dragging on and dragging on. But out with this show, it's... Holy crap. New material. This guy is still good. He's still kicking the comedy like nothing else.
That's awesome, man. So when does the Crazy Ones come out?
Oh, I don't know. I just caught all the episodes online.
I believe it's happening through ABC.
It's through ABC?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure the daytime, though, but however, one of the few things that we have going for us is that we have this fantastic networking online thing we do now, the Weekly Trending Phantom page. And you can access that through the www.wtfshow.com/Facebook. And we'll post some information more about the Crazy Ones, especially what time it's on, especially here within the Waterloo region.
Yep.
So, tell me more about the show, man. Like, how'd it go?
First, like the whole premise of the show is it's a marketing firm.
Okay.
What it is Robin Williams, the dad. He started the marketing firm, got it really big, and now he's getting old. Kind of getting to that point where he should probably retire.
I gotcha.
And along the lines, he brought his daughter on, which is Sarah Michelle Gellar. So you've got this father-daughter thing.
What has she done outside this TV show? Anything interesting?
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, yeah! What character did she play with that?
Buffy.
Oh, yeah, that's right! We just had to get it out there.
Sorry.
Had to get it out there.
Like, I, as much as I have a lot of friends that are really, wow, Buffy's amazing, I kind of saw it and went, okay. Like, I know you're gonna hate me for this, but yeah.
Well, the funny thing is that if we have her standing beside Robin Williams, it really makes it hard to break out the good points.
It does.
It does.
It's really interesting, just like having the dynamic between the two. It's just, wow, you actually have a funny side.
Yeah.
The whatever attempt at comedy you had from Buffy is actually being put to use here.
So she is actually holding her own there, or is she there to make Robin Williams look good?
She's holding her own. Most of the stuff she does is essentially setting up Robin Williams.
All right.
Like the big part, like the one of the things that they've got going in the show right now is that everybody but Robin Williams has a script. Robin Williams has an idea as to what's going to happen for the episode. That's it. So, quite literally, it's, hey, Robin Williams, what do you want to do today?
Bounce off of this. Yeah.
Bounce off of this. And, like, that's where his comedy is coming from, and it's unbelievable.
That's awesome. So basically, we'll keep an eye on this one. And since you're mentioning it on the air here, I guess I have to follow suit and watch it a little bit, because basically I was kind of thinking that this would be more or less an actual, Robin Williams showing up, nothing really happening, and that's it type of thing. But it sounds like it's really starting to cook up, which is really, really cool. So again, I got to keep an eye on this. And again, we'll post some links on the Weekly Trending Fandom page, and hopefully other people can get their opinion on it and other stuff like that too. So I guess I'll jump back here.
Yep.
There is this reality TV show happening. Maybe you heard of it, called Duck Dynasty. Have you heard about this stupid thing?
Duck Dynasty?
Yeah, it's pretty dumb. But however, the thing is that Adora likes it, so I thought I'd throw it on the air.
Fair enough.
Duck Dynasty is basically this reality television show, basically showcasing this family on how they actually raised from nothing to actual millionaires, billionaires type of thing, over duck hunting supplies. So anyways, show's pretty simple. Kick the camera on, you follow the actual family, they do crazy wacky stuff, gets ratings, everyone likes it, build a franchise around it, make a t-shirt, there you go, boom, done, success. But oh no, it can't be that simple for actual live reality television TV. Basically, what I'm trying to say here is just some controversy floating around on Duck Dynasty, of all things.
Really?
Really. Supposedly, Phil Robertson, who's one of the actual people on the show, of course, is basically saying that he believes that the television network is actually editing and making more controversy when there isn't a controversy. As an example, bleeping out certain words, cutting out any aspects of Jesus whatsoever out of the actual production, and other things along those lines.
Really?
Really. So it's kind of interesting for that, because the thing is that, again, every time they have a normal conversation, all of a sudden a censor beep pops up, but supposedly a curse word was not used. So the thing is that's making the family look more derogatory than they really are, which is interesting for me. Plus, on top of that, again, cutting out any religious aspects whatsoever, such as the use of Jesus and stuff like that. So they cut all that out too. And supposedly, again, Mr. Robinson isn't too happy on how this is all coming together, and he seems to be kicking up some dirt over that, which is interesting. Yeah. So what do you think about this? Oh, Magnificent 2.0-ish.
All I'm hearing is censorship this, censorship that. I'm
but
sorry.
It's unnecessary censorship. That's the funny part.
It's necessary.
Unnecessary.
Unnecessary.
Exactly.
Okay. It's like unnecessary censorship. Wait, why? Because the producers
to make them more hillbilly-ish, I suppose.
Okay. So we're going to censor this so it gets ratings.
Oh, yes! Isn't that the true aspect of television?
So we can essentially take whatever they say, cut it up, and essentially have them say, like, stupid shit.
Exactly. You got it. Yeah.
Even if it sounds like we have no clue as to what's going on here.
You got it. So they got stuff like that going on, which is kind of funny. So we're bouncing the back and ball forth here. Anything else on your other things there? For TV stuff?
What else do I have on TV? I've got a couple of TV things, but I believe that we're going to save that for our comic book section.
Good stuff. So let's hold it there. So, wait a minute.
We can jump over to cartoons.
I have some more TV stuff, though.
You have some more TV stuff?
Then we can get more TV stuff. There.
Go ahead.
All right, then. So basically what's going on here is that maybe you heard about this old CBC TV show called Doctor Who. BBC.
CBC. What are you talking about? Canadian broadcasting.
Exactly.
Well, is
it the BBC or is it
BBC
or is it ADD? I could be going through ADD right now, but it's definitely BBC, which is also on the ABC, which is also on CBC.
And the question is, do they have AC/DC there too?
No AC/DC, because that's too ADD-ish.
Is it?
Yes, it is. So anyways.
Or is it ADHD?
It could be ADHD, so, you know.
Oh, there we go.
So there we are. So, moving forward with that, on the BBC, that's on ABC, followed by CBC.
Yep.
It has no ADD with that.
Yep.
Also no AC/DC. The thing is that Doctor Who is coming up to its 50th anniversary.
50th.
So, it goes to show that old, boring sci-fi shows from London, England could actually make it 50 years. And of course the thing is that when we're looking at the industry that's not broadcasting a lot of sci-fi, it's interesting sort of what rises to the top, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But however, my friend, on to the point. Supposedly, surprise, surprise, that the show kind of got cancelled and withered back and stuff like that type of thing over in London, England. And there were some lost episodes from the 60s and the 70s. Supposedly, these lost Doctor Who episodes, all shot in black and white, of course, for television, is now resurfacing, which is kind of cool. And on top of that, what the BBC is doing is that they're actually releasing these lost episodes online. So people who haven't seen these episodes before, even the old Doctor Who fans, or older, ancient Doctor Who fans, people that are slowly starting to get the pens going on, stuff like that, can actually watch these old episodes online. So it's kind of cool, because basically for the very first time you have new fans, and you got older fans that are actually watching new material from the 60s and 70s. So the thing is that stop on by the Doctor Who website, whatever that might be, use your favorite internet search engine for that to find out what it is. Should be pretty cool.
And while you're at it, please let us know if there's any inconsistencies. That they have, any plot holes that they have put in those hidden episodes, those lost episodes.
Exactly.
That screw with our current timelines.
So if you go back 40 years and see if there's any plot hole strings are not being used, obviously.
Yeah, definitely let us know.
And let's see. And the last little bit of TV stuff I got here. Remember this TV show? It's called The Late Show with David Letterman. You ever heard of this?
Letterman?
Yeah, David Letterman.
David Letterman?
Sir David Letterman.
Oh, he got knighted.
No, he didn't. I just threw that.
Oh, okay.
So anyways, his contract. He's getting older too. Speaking of older episodes. That's what the segue made to be here.
Oh.
Yeah, well, he's been around since what, the 60s?
Something like that.
So anyways, he's been born what, in the 40s? 30s maybe? Who knows? He's ancient. He's getting older. So anyways, moving forward. Long story short, his contract has been extended to 2015, which sounds so far away. So he'll be on the air at least for the next 2 years, which is kind of cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad at all. Not bad at all. So, let's move into some cartoon stuff. I apologize for interrupting, sort of cutting you off.
No. If you got more stuff to go.
Yeah. So, basically, what's up with cartoon stuff?
South Park. Once again. At bat. I think they hit another one out of the park.
And what was the South Park episode again?
This one was... Murder Porn Minecraft or something?
Yes, I did see that.
And
it was late Friday night. That's what's a bit of a blur. Yeah. That was funny stuff.
There are a couple of episodes that I really, really enjoy because they actually play off of some games, or they bring in they bring in a new art style.
Yeah.
And it just makes it amazing.
I agree.
It changes everything up, and here they did it again. And instead of using their cut and dry, here we'll have Cartman go over here and do this, and here we'll go over here and have Butters do this. And at some point at the end of the episode, they'll come together.
Yep.
No, they went off on this completely different tangent, and it works.
Yeah, no, it was definitely entertaining. I was quite impressed by it. Yeah, just a really good episode. Plus, on top of that, they merged the whole parenting over their children for TV stuff. They flipped that on its ear.
Oh yeah,
which is always
that was good.
Yeah, which I was very impressed by that. So yeah, good episode. I'd give that a solid 8.
Yeah,
I was quite impressed by that. Yeah. So let's talk about stuff that wasn't so great, at least in my opinion. Have you seen the new Simpsons Halloween episode?
I got to see some of it while I was...
What did you think of it? Because basically, I saw this POS and I wasn't really impressed by it.
It really didn't look all that interesting. Like, I caught it while I was at work.
Oh, yeah.
They had it on
the big screen?
They had it on the big screen while I'm working in the kitchen. I'm like, okay, this is kind of interesting. Oh, look, a food order. Yeah, I'm going to go and make the food.
I gotcha. Well, basically, the big thing is that from my end of things here, I didn't really find it that entertaining. I really find it was very Simpson-ish cookie cutter. We'll bring in some pop culture aspects. We'll bring in some actual other writing aspects to the show, like such as from different writers, and kind of put this character.
Like, didn't they have Guillermo del Toro for the intro?
They did. And the thing is, I wasn't happy with that either.
No,
I really thought the whole thing sucked. That's my honest opinion. I think I don't say that too often.
Shouldn't he have had like giant robots stomp on everything for that?
Well, the only thing that I liked from the whole intro is that they had a quick shot of oh goodness, what's his name? That's the tip of my tongue. Of Alfred Hitchcock throwing some popcorn at one of the teachers, and all the birds come down and eat her up, and that's pretty much how they cut from that transition. Aww. And the thing is that they did have giant robots there, but it wasn't really emphasized. It just seemed like, And the thing is, I was watching this going, why am I wasting my time with this? So I wasn't really impressed. But however, the thing is, I'm only one person. It'd be interesting to hear what other people have to say. And if they can tune into our website, to our Facebook group, which is www.www.show.com/Facebook. That'd be absolutely fantastic. So I'd like to get your opinion on what you thought of this year's season's episodes. But however, to have an opinion, you have to watch the older ones. So since it's been going on for, 17 years now?
17 years.
You have to at least watch 3 Halloween specials to actually understand where I'm coming from all of it. Because usually from The Simpsons, I usually expect something more creative, something more dazzling, but from this, just wasn't there. So it's like, drove me nuts. So, not too impressed. So basically with that on the actual back burner, how's the rest of your cartoon watching?
Rest of my cartoon watching, haven't really been paying attention to the Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's a little iffy.
It's a little iffy now.
Yeah, it's a little, I saw the most recent one coming, they got Blade in there, it's Halloween time,
I think it was...
Dracula was popping up.
It pretty much hit its pinnacle with Deadpool there.
Yeah, that was about it.
That was about it. Yeah,
it doesn't quite grab it from that. And also on top of that, there's a newer episode that's coming up for called the Agents of Smash from the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, I saw.
And the thing is that again, I'm not impressed with it at all. I really feel like if Spider-Man is like here, the Incredible Hulk is more down there for my actual viewing
wonderful
stuff. Exactly. So the thing is that it's completely geared towards kids because they live in fish bowls and they're going to forget 5 to 6 years from now, and they're actually going to come back and say, I remember when I was younger, I remember watching the Incredible Hulk cartoon and it was awesome and blah 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 blah. They're going to sit down and watch it and they're going to go, what in the hell did I put in my head when I was a kid?
Yep. That
is what I've seen where the Incredible Hulk Agents of Smash coming from. But however, hopefully it will die out. But the only problem is that it's fueled on Disney money. So they have the ability to keep this thing going on forever and ever ever.
That also depends on if they have them dress up in cowboy and Indian outfits and ride on a train. And they have to bring Johnny Depp in. He has to wear a funny hat.
Oh goodness! You know what? I got some more stuff about Johnny Depp further on the broadcast here. So yeah, not a lot of cartoon watching of late because I'm again getting all zeroed up for the Kitchener Zombie Walk, which is coming up.
Yep.
Again, more information on the Kitchener Zombie Walk can be followed at www.kitchenerzombiewalk.com.
Yeah.
So
the only other thing that I've been keeping up on is Attack on Titan.
Oh yeah, how's that working?
It's very interesting twists and turns. Very cool. Interesting twists and turns. I like how every so often they'll give you the nice happy ending.
Okay.
Where we've settled everything down, we can rest.
All right.
It gives you the calm feeling. Whereas in other episodes, they leave you on the edge of the knife, holy shit, what's gonna happen next? or they leave you with the oh crap, what did you just do?
And why did you kill your buddy?
Yeah. Why did you do that?
Now the funny thing is, speaking of Attack of Titan, I seen some pictures of a female giant eating things, stuff like that. What's up with that?
Yep. That's one of the interesting plot lines that just came in.
All right. Interesting.
You'd have to watch the show to really get a grasp on it. But essentially, what they do is we've got our main group of people that we're trying to pay attention to. They've gone out to go do some surveying beyond the wall. And you find out that, that's not exactly what we're trying to do. We're trying to catch one of these anomaly titans that's running around.
All right.
And there they come across the female titan.
Dig it.
They capture the female titan and try to figure out who's inside of it, because they already know that the anomaly ones, they've got one of the humans inside of it.
Interesting.
So that after going through that ordeal out in the field, they start thinking, well, if it's a regular human, who would know about this? And where I left off, we had just found out who that person was.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. And just as that confrontation was about to happen, they had confronted her and said, "Hi, we know what you are."
We're not happy.
Well, they tried to do it in a more sneaky method of, hey, can you help us get out of the city? We don't want to go into prison because they figured out that the one guy that's been helping the humans is, he's too dangerous because he can turn into a Titan.
Yeah.
He's clearly too dangerous, even though we've got him out in the field pretty much all the time.
Yep.
And we've got the person that can kill him really easily with him the entire time. Mm-hmm. No, we're going to make it too dangerous, so we're going to put him in prison. And then he sneaks away somehow, goes to her and says, "Can you help hide me?" She's like, "What? Why would I do that?
Nah.
Why would I do that?" I'm like, "Oh, well, why not?" And then they like, "Okay, the only way to get us out is to go through the tunnels." She's like, "No, I don't go in tunnels." "Why don't you go in tunnels?" "Because I don't go in tunnels." So
the jig is up at that point, eh?
The jig is up at that point, because if you go in tunnel and you change into one of those Titans,
yep, you're stuck.
You're stuck.
Yeah, you're done.
So just they're at the mouth of the tunnels, and she's like, "Okay, I'm gonna turn into one of those Titans.
Transform!
Transform!"
And she starts eating people. Lovely, lovely. Anyways, you know what? You should put some more stuff on the Weekly Trending Fandom page.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, so that'd be kind of cool. So, the very last bit we got for TV stuff here is WWE.
WWE.
That took place. Besides me going to 2 conventions and unpacking and getting the zombie walk together, again, kitchenerzombiewalk.com, I managed to actually take in the pay-per-view that took place over the weekend, which is called Battlegrounds. I really think that WWE put together a pay-per-view for the sake of just putting a pay-per-view together. Because this pay-per-view was awful. God awful. It wasn't worth the money, because I watched it online. It was not worth the time invested. This could have been easily a Monday Night Raw. And to push things even forward, I think that the Monday Night Raw that followed afterwards was better than the pay-per-view itself. So what does that tell you?
Huh.
Yeah, interesting stuff there. Very, very interesting. So the thing is that, again, what happened here is Dan O'Brien and the Viper, known as Randy Orton, were battling over the most competent prize within sports entertainment. And that happens to be the WWF Championship. And it was a no contest, because what happened was that off the side, Stephanie McMahon and Triple H were basically pushing the Big Show and turning him into an actual minion.
Yep.
And of course, the thing is that when you're a giant, almost 7 feet high, 400 pounds, and been treating like an actual minion, the giant gets upset. So through all of this, there's this huge culminating plot that takes place, but the Big Show just comes down and starts punching people, and just punching them right in the face, and they'll pass out.
Insert the little pow.
Yeah, exactly.
Bam,
it was sort of like he gets almost like, "That's it!" Bam! Just starts knocking people out with his finishing move. It's like, oh my goodness! And then at the end of it, he's standing in the ring, bodies everywhere, going, "Ah!" That's how they cut this pay-per-view. And it's like, wow, that's horrible.
Huh.
And then on Monday night, they sort of came back with a stronger show, a better show. And unfortunately, through all of this, Big Show got fired live on live television.
Live
so
television,
like our live radio broadcast here. And he went, "I don't care!" Runs to the back and starts crying and stuff, whatever. But however, the key focal point here is that when you say goodbye to one pay-per-view, there's another one within 3 weeks. And of course, now they're introducing Hell in a Cell. And John Cena's coming back after a 3-month hiatus.
Okay.
So, John Cena's coming back, and he's got his eye on the Heavyweight Championship, which is the one that RVD is currently having. And it's like, wow, this is pretty crappy, because I thought we were done with the PG era, but I guess not.
No.
So the good thing is at least John Cena's not coming back for the WWE Championship. He's going after the other championship again, which is the Heavyweight Championship. So from all of that, it's like, my goodness, what's going on?
Start giving them all superpowers and...
Well, they have that. They jump off of ropes and they recover really quickly, stuff like that. But supposedly, yeah.
Oh, well.
So, any more TV stuff in your end than 2.0?
No, that would be it for TV on my end.
So, with all that being said, let's take a break, because we talked an awful lot. And we'll come back with some more Weekly Trending Fandom. How that sound?
Sounds good.
All right, let's cut it then.